Ace Channel Aim here. Hope you're having a fantastic day. Welcome back to a brand new episode of MetroMania. For those not in the know, MetroMania is an ongoing 16 Pokemon Metronome-only double battle tournament to determine the MetroMania Champion. And this season is with Pokemon from the Galar region. If you're already a fan of MetroMania and you're ready for more action, hit the like button. Let's go for at least 1,111 likes on this video, and of course hit subscribe if you're new, because you'll never ever want to miss an episode. And as always, use code ACE to save yourself some money on G Fuel. We're drinking Battle Juice this week when I'm doing these recordings, and it's very nice. But let's get straight into the competition. It's Heat 4 this week, which means we're almost halfway through the heats. The quarterfinals are shaping up. But of course, before we get into today's battles, let's have a look at how the brackets stack up after last week. So last week, we said goodbye to Polteageist in what was a fantastic back and forth against Grimmsnarl. If you haven't watched it, go back and watch it because it was really fun. Grimmsnarl coming out the victor, able to move on to the quarterfinals. We now have 3 quarterfinalists, but it's time to find out who Grimmsnarl's opponent will be when the quarterfinals come round. Will it be Coalossal or will it be Orbeetle? So here we go, it's Coalossal versus Orbeetle for a place in the quarterfinals. It's Metromania Season 7, Heat 4. We're almost halfway through the heats of this season already. I cannot believe it. We got everybody on the field ready to go. Everyone's got their primary abilities. So Coalossal, of course, has that wonderful Steam Engine ability. And Orbeetle, unfortunately for Orbeetle, has the Swarm ability, which ain't that great. But we see a Rock Tomb coming out, start things off from Shiny Orbeetle onto Shiny Coalossal, which is going to slow it down to -1 speed there. And now we're going to see the regular Orbeetle make its first move of this season of Metromania, going for Amnesia, going to choose to increase its special defense, which is a great play right there. Make yourself even bulkier, make it even more difficult for these Coalossal to do any kinds of attacks. Regular Coalossal going to start things off with Energy Ball, which will not be very effective on the bug type Orbeetle right there. So Orbeetle is unfortunately going to take a little bit of chip damage, but it's not going to worry too much right there. We see the Shiny Coalossal, who's going to go for Double Kick, which is going to be 4 times resisted by that regular Orbeetle, so not much damage at all there from the Coalossal team. Not a great first turn, but the regular Coalossal is still sitting pretty on full HP, so it's not all bad for the Coalossal team. We see regular Orbeetle, who is going to get geared up and ready and going to go for Blaze Kick, which is going to be not very effective, but it's also going to activate that Steam Engine ability and bring regular Coalossal up to maximum speed right now. Its speed is now going to be +6, so it's now the fastest thing on the field. As it gets ready and goes for Bulk Up, increasing its attack and its defense as well, so it's got all of the stat boosts right now. That's going to be fantastic. Obviously, for those who take that quite literally, I don't mean it has all of the available stat boosts. It was just a bit of hyperbole. Here's Poison Fang though from Shiny Orbeetle onto that regular Coalossal and gets the poison, so it wasn't very effective, but it also was very effective because it got that very effective status condition on, which is going to wear away at that Coalossal throughout this battle. Shiny Coalossal gets a nice Ice Punch off on that Shiny Orbeetle. No freeze, unfortunately. And there's the poison damage on regular Coalossal, who, as we said, is the fastest thing on the field now, so should begin the first turn before anybody else. Here it goes, +6 speed Coalossal with the +1 attack and defense. Goes for Sparkling Aria, which is going to damage its opponent. It's going to be 4 times effective on its ally, I should say, as well. And it is going to activate that Steam Engine ability of its partner, who's going to be at +5 attack, speed, because remember, it was at -1 speed before, so +6 brings it up to +5, know what I mean? We see a Glare coming out from Shiny Coalossal onto the regular Orbeetle there. Gonna paralyze it so it has less chance to be able to use moves. So smart play right there. Here's the Shiny Orbeetle going for Fling, but of course it's not holding an item, so Fling is going to fail. Regular Orbeetle, ignoring that paralysis, goes for Guard Swap onto the brilliant play there. Actually no, not a brilliant play. I'm gonna say brilliant play, but it's used Guard Swap, swapping its defense and special defense stat changes, given its opponent +2 special defense, but taken +1 physical defense. So double-edged sword there. And here we see the regular Coalossal, who is going to go for Power Whip, which is going to be resisted once again as it's a grass type move. It's going to do a little bit of chip damage there to the regular Orbeetle, but not a great deal. Over to Shiny Coalossal though, what will it do now? It's geared up and ready and going to go for Soft Boiled. What a brilliant play. So its partner, its ally, lowered its HP but activated its Steam Engine ability, giving it that massive speed increase, but it's restored its HP right back up with Soft Boil. Brilliant play there. Here we see Shiny Orbeetle with a Water Gun that is 4 times effective. And it's going to hit Coalossal for a decent chunk of damage there. But as you see, because that Coalossal's already at +6 attack, Steam Engine won't activate. Speed, not attack. Speed! Dragon Dance, increasing the attack and speed of this Orbeetle. My word. You can tell I just woke up from a nap, can't you? Boy, oh boy, never nap in the middle of a Tuesday. That's all I'm saying. And there's more poison damage to Coalossal. That's going to slowly wear away at that Coalossal, limit the amount of time it's got on the field. Will it be able to get rid of it? Maybe some aromatherapy, something like that? I guess Coalossal's only going to hope. But here it goes with the next turn, going for Crunch. That will be a super effective hit on that increased defense Orbeetle. Very, very lucky there by that Orbeetle. Because of that defense increase, that could have been very detrimental. Didn't get a defense drop from the Crunch either, though. Lucky. Here's Magnet Rise, which is a very smart play by Shiny Coalossal, removing one of its 4x weaknesses, which is its weakness to ground. Now it's over to the Orbeetle team. Shiny Orbeetle getting ready for its turn. What will it do? Goes for Fishious Rend, which is a 4x effective water-type move. Not going to be as powerful because it wasn't the first move to be used in the battle. And there you go, because it was at +5 rather than +6, Steam Engine activates and brings it up to +6. Brilliant, brilliant examples of how Steam Engine works today. Here's an ally switch from Orbeetle, who just fancies like wasting a little bit of time. So swapping places with its partner. Beautiful. Now you're on the other side. What have you achieved right now? It's the end of the turn. There's the poison damage, bringing regular Coalossal down into the danger zone though. Which is, it's not looking good for the regular Coalossal, but the shiny Coalossal could pull through. Here's regular Coalossal though, starting the next turn off, who is going to go for Entrainment and give the Steam Engine ability to the regular Orbeetle. That's a very interesting play right there. So swapping out the kind of lame, pointless Swarm for Steam Engine. Interesting. And here's shiny shiny Coalossal going for Stealth Rock, which is a wasted turn. Sorry, the idea of wasting a turn just really confused me right there. What's going to happen next now that the Orbeetle team have their time to shine? Shiny Orbeetle is going to go for a Heal Pulse, which is a very, very bad idea. So it's going to heal up the HP of that shiny Coalossal, who is the Coalossal that's in the who's in the less difficult position, I suppose, because it's not poisoned. So at least it didn't heal the poisoned one up. We see Reflect coming out, protecting the Orbeetle team against physical hits for the next few turns. So great play there by the regular Orbeetle. There's more poison damage on that Coalossal, bringing it down just enough to knock it out, and it's out of this competition. So now we have 2 Orbeetle versus 1 Coalossal, although the Orbeetle team did just make the mistake of healing up the Coalossal, so I guess we'll see where that goes. Shiny Coalossal, ready for action though. What's it going to do here? Going to go for Final Gambit. It's throwing the round. It says, screw it, I'm out. I don't want to be here without my partner. Takes out regular Orbeetle, but also takes out itself. So it's 1-0 to Orbeetle already. Wow. If you'd have told me Orbeetle would get the first victory, I wouldn't have believed it. I'm in shock. So everybody's back out on the field and ready to go, but my word, that was crazy. Coalossal must be feeling pretty confident in their ability to take out these Orbeetle if they're gonna throw the first round. Shiny Orbeetle's here though, geared up, ready to go. Of course, the Orbeetle team, sweet kiss avoided. The Orbeetle team is now faster than the Coalossal team once again, because everyone's speed is back to normal. Infestation is a great play right there. That is going to wear down that shiny Coalossal, and it's a status condition, or like it's an affliction that can be doubled up. It can be stacked with something like poison or burn, so that's brilliant. Here's Freeze Dry from shiny Coalossal onto that shiny Orbeetle for a decent chunk of chip damage there. Not done too much to it though, to be fair. And here's the Hammer Arm, which is 4x resisted from the regular Coalossal onto that shiny Orbeetle. Going to drop Coalossal down, I should say, down to -1 speed as a result. So, and there's the infestation damage, which is going to slowly but surely chip away at that shiny Coalossal, which is a great choice. Great choice of starting move by shiny Orbeetle. Get that infestation damage out early. Get that started. Here we see Moonlight coming out from shiny Orbeetle, who just wants to be back up at full HP. So by all means, you do that, my friend. You heal yourself up, girl. Get yourself back up to full. If that makes you feel better, you do what you need to do. Here's regular Orbeetle, though, who does have an opportunity to maybe deal some damage. Goes for Cotton Guard. Interesting there. Going to drastically increase its defense stat. So that's going to be very, very difficult to take this Orbeetle down with any physical moves. We see a Mach Punch coming out, 4x resisted by regular Orbeetle. Did that do a hit point of damage? I can barely see any damage there. That must have done a hit point of damage. Aromatic Mist coming out from the regular Coalossal. I believe that's going to increase the special defense of its partner Pokemon. Its ally's special defense went up by 1 stage, but its HP is going down by another step thanks to that infestation, which is still taking effect from the Orbeetle that issued it earlier on. Speaking of that Orbeetle, it gets to start the next turn off, and what's it going to do? It's going to go for Encore, which fails in Metronome Battles, so that's a bit of a waste. But here's shiny Orbeetle, who is ready to use Incinerate, which is a very bad idea. That is going to activate, it's going to be 4 times resisted by both Coalossal, and it's going to activate the Steam Engine ability on both of them, bringing shiny Coalossal up to +6 attack, so it'll be the first thing to move each turn, and regular Coalossal will be at +5 attack, because remember the hammer arm from earlier reduced its speed by 1 stage. So here's the shiny Coalossal, as we said, who's going to go for a 4 times resisted, no, sorry, 2 times resisted wood hammer, a not very effective wood hammer, and a little tiny bit of recoil damage there. And here's the regular Coalossal. And what will it do here? It's going to go for Stuffed Cheeks, which is going to fail, unfortunately. That's a very sad play. Here's shiny Coalossal, though, getting damaged by that infestation as well. That is it's going to suffer a little bit there. That's very unfortunate. But now the shiny Coalossal gets to move first. It gets to be the fastest thing on the field now. And it's going to go for Bullet Punch onto the shiny Orbeetle there for a nice bit of chip damage, bringing it away from that max HP that it restored itself back up to with the Moonlight. Now we see the regular Coalossal going for a Steel Wing onto the regular Orbeetle, and as you see, because of that defense increase, it's doing absolutely no damage. And here we see regular Orbeetle going to go for Aurora Beam, which is going to be not very effective, but it's damage nonetheless. They are wearing away at the Coalossal team, especially the shiny Coalossal that's still suffering infestation. Shiny Orbeetle is going to go for a not very effective Air Slash on that same shiny Coalossal there, so bringing it down to less than half its max HP, and there's the infestation damage, dealing even more, bringing that shiny Coalossal down and down in HP. It's getting ever closer to that danger zone. And now we see the shiny Coalossal, who is going to go for Head Smash, which will be super effective on the Bug-type Orbeetle as a Rock-type move, and Stab as well. Shiny Orbeetle goes down. Oh my word, but it is going to come at a price. It is going to come with recoil damage, which does bring it down to 4 hit points, which I think puts it in danger of being taken out by the infestation. Regular Coalossal is going to go Flying Press, which is going to be not very effective on Orbeetle because of the fighting typing that goes with the flying typing of that move, because of course it's a flying and fighting move. And here we see Orbeetle, who goes for Psy Strike. Which Coalossal is it going to be on? If it's on the regular, it's a smart play, and it is on the regular. What a brilliant play, because of course there's the infestation damage, which is guaranteed to take out shiny Coalossal. So that was a smart play by Orbeetle, a testament to its intelligence, electing to damage the regular Coalossal there. Now we're down to 1 apiece. What is going to happen here? Is Coalossal going to equalize, or is Orbeetle going to go 2-0 against Coalossal and guarantee itself a place in those finals? Of course, I thought that Coalossal was given, the Orbeetle was given Steam Engine, but that was the previous round. I had a moment there from that Water Pledge. Here we go with the next turn, getting ready, gearing up. Who's going to go first? It's Coalossal, of course. It's the fastest thing on the field, and it's going to go for Payback, which, because it's moving first, won't be powered up, but it's still a super effective hit. Not a lot of damage, though, because of that defense increase on that Orbeetle from that Cotton Guard early on in this round. Orbeetle's going to go for Misty Terrain, so it's going to bring the mist to the battlefield. And we'll see if that comes into play throughout the next few turns, I imagine. We'll find out. Don't you worry. I know you're worried. I know you're sitting there and you're worried. Don't worry. We got you. Don't worry. Don't stop worrying. All right, stop worrying. Here we go. Coalossal is ready for action. Is it going to go on the offensive? It's going to go for Jaw Lock. That is on the offensive. That is going to be super effective as well. That's going to do a decent chunk of damage there to Orbeetle. Could have done so much more, though, if Orbeetle hadn't got that massive defense increase. Orbeetle is ready, though, with Focus Blast. That will be super effective. Oh, and it's a special attack, which is not going to be great for Coalossal there. Huge damage, bringing it down to the danger zone. What a great play right there. That was fantastic. What a beautiful choice of move. Now we've got Coalossal, who needs to go on the offensive. Goes for Flying Press. Again, it's not very effective because the Psychic typing and the Bug typing 4 times resist the fighting typing, which counteracts the super effective flying typing. Here's a Clanging Scales, though, from Orbeetle as well, which is another fantastic special attack there. huge, well, not huge damage, but just enough to bring that Coalossal closer to the danger zone. It does get -1 defense, but it's still got incredibly high defense because of, like we said, Cotton Guard from earlier. Coalossal's going to go for Heavy Slam, trying to use its weight to its advantage there, up into the air, right back down, brings Orbeetle into the danger zone. This could really go either way right now. Orbeetle could sign off its place in the quarterfinals here with this Blast Burn. It's not going to be very effective. It's going to be 4 times resisted. And it is going to... Oh, there you go. Activating Steam Engine once again, bringing Coalossal back up to max speed. It's not enough to take Coalossal down. Orbeetle's going to have to recharge this turn. So that's a very good opportunity for Coalossal to deal some damage. It goes for Play Nice and reduces the attack of Orbeetle. That is not a good idea, Coalossal. That is not great at all. Orbeetle's attack is going to drop a stage, but it has to recharge, so it can't do anything. The Misty Terrain didn't really do anything, did it? Let's face it, the Misty Terrain didn't really come into play at all. How unfortunate. Now here we see Coalossal is ready. It's primed. What's it going to do here? Going to go for Safeguard. It needs to go on the offensive, and it's going for Safeguard. That's not good at all. Orbeetle now has an opportunity to finish this, to claim its place in the quarterfinals. Goes for Topsy-Turvy. And I'm going to reverse all of Coalossal's stat changes, which means that Coalossal is now at -6 speed rather than +6. So that's good for Orbeetle. It gives it another opportunity to move before Coalossal. Is it going to take advantage of that opportunity? Is it going to go to the quarterfinals? We get Rock Polish. It's increasing its speed, and it just doesn't need to. Coalossal now has an opportunity to retaliate. It's being given a free turn, basically. What will Coalossal do here? It's going to go for Feather Dance. Oh, my word. It's going to lower the attack of the Orbeetle even further, but it really doesn't need to. So down goes the attack by 2 stages on that Orbeetle. I think it's now at -3 attack. Orbeetle has an opportunity now to win this, to end this. Goes for Defend Order, increases its defense and special defense. They're just tiptoeing around each other. They're not going for any moves. This is unreal. Oh my word. Coalossal, are you going to do something that actually attacks? What's going to happen? Goes for Purify. That's going to fail. Orbeetle has been given another opportunity to claim the 2-0, to go on to the quarterfinals, to make the 3rd round for Pride. Goes for First Impression, but it fails because it's not the first turn. Over to Coalossal. What is Coalossal going to do? Goes for Fire Pledge, which is super effective, and Stab. Will it be enough? It is, and it takes down Orbeetle. It is now 1 apiece. These Pokemon both have everything to play for now, because now we don't know who's going to the quarterfinals. It could be Orbeetle, it could be Coalossal, we just don't know. But this is the round that we're going to find out. So well done to Coalossal for keeping itself in the game for the time being. Which way will this battle go? I have absolutely no idea. But here's Shiny Orbeetle, who is going to start off proceedings. Everyone speeds back to normal, although Trick Room just gave the advantage to the Coalossal team, because now the slower Pokemon are going to move first. So I'm not quite sure if that was the best idea, but I guess we'll see. Here's the regular Coalossal, who's going to go for Rock Polish and increase its speed, giving it a bit of a disadvantage. So I'm not... Okay, everyone's giving each other the advantage here, and I don't know why. Is everyone feeling sorry for each other? Here we see the Shiny Coalossal, who's going to go for Scratch, which will do a little bit of chip damage, I imagine, to that regular Orbeetle, who's now got their proper defense stat once again. So not increased defense. We see Scold coming out. That's super effective, though. That's going to be 4 times effective on that Shiny Coalossal right there. Huge damage, but it is going to activate Steam Engine, which now, because Trick Room's in effect, means that Shiny Coalossal is the slowest Pokemon on the field. So that's not a bad play right there. Using Trick Room and then making the Coalossal faster, which makes it slower under Trick Room, is a great idea. Here's an Ice Beam from Coalossal, which is going to hit on the Shiny Orbeetle for a good chunk of damage there to that Shiny Orbeetle, though, being completely fair. Here's regular Orbeetle, who's going to go for Boom Burst, which will actually do more damage to its partner Pokemon than to the Coalossal, but it's still damage on both opponents, bit of chip damage on each. Here's Shiny Orbeetle. What will it do here? It's going to go for Brine, which is a super effective Water-type attack on the regular Coalossal there. Another massive amount of damage there. My word, activating Steam Engine. Now both the Coalossal are the slowest things on the field because of Trick Room being in effect. These are some brilliant plays by Orbeetle. And here's the Psycho Shift from Coalossal, which is going to fail. Now then, what's going to happen here? My word, Orbeetle are on fire right now. I mean, not literally, because that'd be super effective and they'd be knocked out, but you know what I mean. Here's the shiny Orbeetle going for Poison Fang, Shades of the first round, trying to get that poison onto the regular Coalossal there. Doesn't get the poison. Here we see the regular Orbeetle, though, who is going to go for Pound, which is not very effective, but it's still chip damage. It's still slowly working the damage down on the shiny Coalossal. There we go, got there in the end. Here's an Iron Head from shiny Coalossal, Speak of the Devil, onto that regular Orbeetle for a good chunk of damage there. Good bit of chip damage at least. And here's regular Coalossal, who is going to go for Sludge Bomb onto which of the Orbeetle there? Onto the shiny Orbeetle. Is it going to get the poison? It does get the poison. Turnabout is indeed fair play. That shiny Orbeetle is less than half its max HP and taking poison damage, which is not good. So Coalossal has done a good job right there to kind of try and skew the advantage back into its favor. Here comes shiny Orbeetle, though, looking for revenge. What's it going to do? Going to go for Scold once again. Another Scold from these Pokemon onto the regular Coalossal. And that should be enough. That takes it down. We're down to 1 Coalossal and 2 Orbeetle. That is unreal. That was madness. So many water-type moves. So many of Coalossal's weaknesses. Here's Revenge, which is going to be super effective from Orbeetle onto the shiny Coalossal. Huge damage. Brings it down into the danger zone. This is not good for Coalossal right now. What can this shiny Coalossal do? It needs to heal itself, if anything. Goes for Super Fang to half the HP, but unfortunately goes for what I would consider the wrong Orbeetle. Brings it down into poison range, though, I suppose. So that is going to almost bring that shiny Orbeetle down. But I would have gone for the Orbeetle that has so much more HP, if it was me personally. But then again, the Metronome can be a cruel mistress. And here we see regular Orbeetle. What's it going to do here? What's it going to do? Goes for Storm Throw, which will be super effective and have a critical hit because Storm Throw has a guaranteed crit. And then down goes Coalossal. Orbeetle is going to the quarterfinals to face Grimmsnarl. Can you believe it? That's incredible. So well done to the Orbeetle team. You are through to the quarterfinals. And what a third round that was. That was absolutely incredible. The bulk that it has, I thought Coalossal would have been a very strong advantage, especially with its Steam Engine ability, which seemed to activate a lot during all of those battles. I just felt like Coalossal was going to outmaneuver Orbeetle all the way through. I thought Orbeetle, with minimal firepower, isn't really going to do a lot to Coalossal. And then, of course, when Coalossal kind of threw round 1 with that final gambit at the end, I was like, okay, Coalossal's given Orbeetle a victory, but I don't see Orbeetle going all the way. I feel like Coalossal's basically just asserting its dominance and going, look, you ain't going to be able to do this. I'm just too powerful. But Orbeetle in that final round, with Scold after Brine, just really brought its A game and absolutely put the boots to Coalossal. It was amazing to watch. And that actually leaves us with a really interesting quarterfinal too, because now we've got Grimmsnarl versus Orbeetle, which is a contest I did not think I'd be seeing. Now, of course, we do still have 4 heats to go, so we're going to find out who else is moving on to the quarterfinals, and we'll find out one competitor next week as Alcremie takes on Copperajah. And that, of course, will do it for this episode of Metromania. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, hit the like button. If you're new, hit the subscribe button. If you want to support the channel like these lovely people down here do, please pledge to my Patreon. It's patreon.com/AceTrainerLiam and save yourself some money on some lovely, lovely G Fuel. Use code ACE. But until next time, I'm Ace Trainer Liam. Keep on training.